welcome to my studio. My name is Her Ladyship Miss B, also known as Bianca Grace, and during this time, March 2020, my hair is looking a little shaggy, as you can tell, so I thought I would do a video of cutting my own hair. You will probably hear dogs barking at some point because my dogs are downstairs. And I couldn't figure out how to make my Bluetooth speaker work with my computer, so let me just have some little background music from my computer speaker. I am listening to the soundtrack of a show called Ashes to Ashes, which is a British TV show that came out quite a few years ago as a sequel to Life on Mars. Anyways, one of my faves. So I'm hoping this is enough light and that everybody can see and that I don't hit this chandelier too much. Anyways, so this is my home studio. I collect vintage hair things. So there's a big collection over there, which I can show you more of later. And I also do a little bit of art. So I'm not really a good painter, and that's not my painting right there. That's a cool painting by my friend Thomas Cook. But I do have some, you'll see doll heads and miscellaneous things I'm working on the back. Yes, so here I go. I made my own brown sugar cinnamon syrup to put in my coffee today. So I feel real fancy. I've pretty much been spending this last week not doing much of anything and just kind of relaxing and recharging. The 2 weeks prior to this stay home, stay healthy thing was really busy at work trying to get everything figured out. So I spent a lot of time just lounging on the couch doing a whole lot of nothing, which feels really good. And I'll probably get back to you later this afternoon. So let me talk a little bit about my hair. As you can see, well, maybe, yeah. So this is part of my natural color, this gray, and then this is an Aveda. This is an Aveda formula. I love it. It's awesome, and I recently refreshed it, so I'm looking all nice and fresh. And I have this power piece, as we call it, that I usually curl into a little spiral. What you can see right now that my hair is doing, it's been a really long time since I've had a haircut, and I've chopped into it myself. So you'll see some very weird pieces, and just know that was me doing that, not not any of my incredibly talented coworkers. So my head shape is, I think I was pulled out with forceps as a kid. So what happens to my hair is that, it can really accentuate this triangle-y shape in this pointy bit here. Also on the side, hopefully you can see that because I can't see myself. And on the side you can see these corners fall really flat. I don't have a very defined occipital bone here, so it can all tend to look a little bit flat. And since I do have like a little hump on my back, my lower neckline can look strange when I cut it too short. I feel like I'm always like this. So, and then I just hulked it with my neck there. So what my favorite styles in my aesthetic is a little bit of 60s and a little bit 70s. So I'm going to do a shag, interpretation of a shag cut, where I'm going to fill in, my hair is actually naturally curly. It's fallen a little straight here these last few days, but what I'm going to do is create a rounder shape that's going to connect with right above the ears. I'm growing it out, so I'm going to keep that perimeter all the same length. These pieces have grown out strangely long, and you'll see there's all kinds of bizarro things. But yeah, my hair is very wedged and just looking a little fluffy. So we're going to take that and create this. Hopefully with my own two hands. I would like to give a shout out to what we like to call Sexy Narnia cape. I got this quite a few years ago from an old beauty supply house book, order catalog, that's what they're called. And I hope I never lose it or it goes astray because it's pretty amazing. The emotion in this one eye right here is incredible. I don't know. You'll have to experience it for yourself. It's pretty good. I'm gonna move my coffee so I don't get hair in it. So I got this great comb from Dusty Roadie's website, and I love it. It's kind of a dupe of a YS Park comb. It's a little bit less expensive, but a really good quality. So thanks, Dusty. First, what I'm gonna do is, you can see these, my fringe is quite long and it's flopping quite a bit. So what I'm gonna do is create a guide at the top. Probably not quite that wide. I'm gonna create this guide here, using this as my perimeter, and I'm gonna, let's see here. I am gonna cut it. I'm gonna do just a little bit of an angle here so I can see where I'm at, and I don't cut off too much. Cutting in the mirror is crazy. So then I'm going to take that and travel. Yeah, it's Clementine. They're mad that they're downstairs. Okay, so I'm going to cut that. Clean that up just a little bit. We'll see where we're at back here. There, that's maybe a little bit easier. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up cutting off. Yeah, there we go. So I kept a hold of that pretty tightly so that it didn't, I didn't actually twist and cut. I held it really tight and then just moved it so I could cut it a little bit better. Okay, so now that we've got that, I'm just gonna take a little pie section here and do this way the best I can. And we can see where our guide is there. Just gonna cut that a little bit. We'll just get this front part first. Already feeling 1,000,000 times better. I'm gonna be careful not to cut my power piece off there. Look at that. Look at that wacky bit. I've been practicing cutting my hair without cutting it. I'm going to cut off a little bit of that there. While I'm watching TV at night, I don't know if any of you hairstylists do that, but I'll just like pull it out and like be like, yeah, that's where I want to cut it. So normally I would triple check that long bit that I just cut there, but I already knew I wanted to cut that much off that side because it's laying a little flat. Okay, I'm going to just cross check it a little bit. That one piece is not one I had already cut, but it's good to get this across so we know that it's even across here. I'm taking a little bit bigger sections than I might have done. I just want to make sure I'm not dipping on one side over the other. That's actually looking pretty good. And I'll detail this. There's little pieces. Little wangy. I don't mind having a little curl right there though. So that's good. Okay, on to the next bit. I'm gonna brush myself off with this brush. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to create this front perimeter here. I do want to keep some of this length at the very bottom. So I'm going to pull it out this way first. And get that stuff off there first. Looking a little bit better. For whatever reason, this piece that's like coming from in front of my ear is like hella long. Okay, it's already looking better. I like to say that. There was this person that was a student. Was she a teacher? Anyways, this person that was in my beauty school that we used to tease because whenever she would cut somebody's hair, she would always say like, "Oh, it looks a million times better." And then that made us laugh really hard. Maybe we were dicks. I don't know. Okay, so now I'm just going to keep following that around in a little bit of a pie-ish shape. I'm going to make sure that I leave some of that out on the bottom. It feels really satisfying to cut this hair because it's been driving me balls. And that's from a joke that somebody misunderstood, which was, the joke was, so this pirate goes into a bar and he's got the ship steering wheel attached to his belt. And the bartender goes, "What's that steering wheel for?" And he's supposed to say, "It's driving me nuts," but somebody said the punchline and said it's driving me balls, which is way funnier. So now, things drive me balls. Or they're making me crazy. This is what happens when you've been alone too long. Whatever happened to those heroes? Okay, I'm going to go down this way. I'm just going to kind of dust that. Now we're probably going to get into a section that's getting a little trickier. Okay. So I've got a guide right there. And I've got a guide right there. And you can see I'm keeping my hands level right there. My hair also likes to curl up a little bit like that. So I'm gonna make sure. Oh, that's not my favorite thing to do. Here, we'll go this way. Give that guy a little something or another. This is where it gets real wild. Use those fine teeth. Ugh, those things. See how those curls want to go? Beehole. In my mind, this is gonna be like the funniest video, be cracking jokes all the time, and I'm like, oh, my arm is tired. What am I doing? I don't know. I might review. Let's see where I'm at here. I think I'm gonna just take a minute. Ugh. I'm gonna take a minute and I'm gonna review this video to make sure that I don't know if it's even worth it. People can even see. So we'll take a little break. Don't forget about sex.